We are still at the Hoek Toll Plaza. That is where we are monitoring traffic. You would understand that traffic volumes are expected to increase during this time of the year, as most holiday makers are making their way back to the province of Gauteng. Earlier we spoke to some passengers who did not have an issue with the behavior of their drivers. We also spoke to the drivers themselves. They told us that they have everything that is needed from them by law enforcers, including fire extinguishers, permits and triangles. They also told us that even customers are behaving, and we also spoke to RTMC's spokesperson Simon Zwane, who confirmed that there have been a number of fatalities, including those who are misbehaving on the road. But let me introduce him so that maybe he can be able to also explain to us about the number of cars that are passing in here and their operations thereof. Mr. Zwane, thank you very much for your precious time. You are estimating that more than 1,000 cars are passing through the Hoek Toll Plaza.
Yes, at this stage we're seeing more than 1,100 vehicles an hour between the hours of 12 and 1. That's the number we're seeing. We're expecting it to increase because already in Moe River traffic per hour has reached 1,700. So even on the N4 in Middleburg, we are sitting at 1,100 as well, of an hour of vehicles coming to Gauteng, whereas on Pumlani Plaza, they already are sitting at 1,700 vehicles an hour coming in. It's encouraging to see traffic starting to peak at this hour, because it means many of those people are going to reach their destinations while there's sufficient light. So the message of traveling when visibility is clear and there's sufficient light seems to have been understood, and people are planning their journeys properly.
Let's talk about the number of fatalities. I know that you have not gathered information, or you have preliminary reports about the number of fatalities, drunken driving cases. Are you encouraged about the number that you got, or you are discouraged?
Well, the number, it's a mixed. I can't say we are encouraged when there are still people dying on the roads, but there is some saving. We're hoping to see some saving once we have validated the information with all the police stations, and we know exactly how many numbers we are talking about. But it looks promising. But we are concerned though about the numbers of people who are driving under the influence of alcohol. Of the about 10,000 people that have been arrested on the road so far, close to more than 60% of them were drivers who were caught driving under the influence of alcohol. So that remains a big concern for us.
You don't think that your educational programs should yield positive results, especially when you are encouraging good behavior?
Well, we think that the intensified law enforcement that we have deployed is giving us results, because people who would normally have passed and traveled under the influence of alcohol have been identified and have been dealt with. So that is a success of the operations that we have had. Now, the fact that people are still stubbornly insisting on driving while they are under the influence of alcohol shows that driver behavior, for some people, is not changing. So we need to continue on this message until as many drivers as possible can comply with the rules of the road voluntarily.
And now, your message to those who are coming in now from holidays?
Yeah, we are saying to them, they must not rush their trips. They must take regular stops along the way, but ensure that they reach their destination while there's still visibility. We're also discouraging them from using alternative routes, because those regional routes have been badly impacted by the rains that we have experienced. So let them remain on the national routes, even though there will be delays here and there because of the law enforcement operations that are being done. That is done for their own good. They must just be patient, exercise respect for other road users, and make sure they reach their destination safe.